Whoa! Gladiators! Chariots racing around the Colosseum. It could only be ancient Rome. And if we're here in ancient Rome, it can only be for one good reason. It's to get our hands on a magical golden necklace that once worn gave you the magical power to harness the wind. With it, you could blow away your enemies. Or blow away the smell of horse poo. If it's your first adventure, heroes, I'm Jason and you are awesome. When the timer starts, the adventure starts. And remember, if you see any runes of awesome, for courage, kindness, curiosity, or creativity, pick them up, because they contain magical powers. Follow me. We need to head out of the Colosseum. It's not a very safe place to stick around. To find that necklace, we need to head across town and to the temple of Jupiter. Come on. The year is 80 AD, and the Colosseum has just been built. Emperor Vespasian started building it 8 years ago as a gift to the Roman people. Unfortunately for him, he never saw it finished because he died. So his son, Emperor Titus, is watching on. And look how much there is to see. When it opened, there were 100 days of games, including chariot racing, gladiator fights, wrestling, and reenactments of great battles. Here, through the gate. Oh, it's locked. And that is not perfect. Look, the other gate is opening, where the lions are being released. Okay, we're gonna have to try pretty hard to not get eaten. So occasionally, gladiators would be pitted against exotic animals in a fight to the death. Here, get on this horse. Are you ready? Good luck. Go! Needless to say, the Colosseum proved to be a very popular attraction. Over 50,000 people could pack the stadium. That's as many people as watch Liverpool play. Unlike the Premier League though, watching games at the Colosseum was free. You see, the Romans wanted everybody to enjoy the games. Apart from that guy. Come on, to the gate before it closes. A rune of courage. Now, not all gladiators were made equal. Some were prisoners of war, destined to die. Others were slaves who could fight and win their freedom. And some, let's call them the crazy ones, were people who just wanted to fight for fame and money. Come on, let's head through the grate to the street. The most famous slave was Spartacus. He fought for his freedom in 73 BC, escaping with tools and weapons from a kitchen. He and his men found their way to Mount Vesuvius, and they began to recruit an army of 70,000 men. They gave the Romans a real headache. Spartacus and his men had a chance to escape over the Alps, but instead they decided to get their own back on Rome. They decided to attack. Unfortunately for them, it didn't end well, but their bravery will always be remembered. Come on, let's head out to the city. Look, they're building a Roman road. Now, Roman roads were famous for being durable. They knew how to make amazing concrete. And that's why many Roman roads and buildings still survive in our time today. Here, take a spade. Whoa, let's help. Mix the concrete. Perfecting their recipe over time. They mixed volcanic ash with a mortar made from lime, rock, crushed terracotta, and salt water. It's actually stronger than modern concrete and better for the environment. You see, modern concrete doesn't do good in salt water. Roman concrete got stronger in the sea. If scientists can figure out how to make it, that would be a really good thing. Wow! Here comes now a Roman legion, so well dressed. Roman legionnaires would wear a tunic made of wool or linen, often dyed the color red, a color symbolic of Mars, the god of war. They had no trouble finding that color because it was made from the root of very common plants. They wore plated armor and would carry everything they needed to travel and fight. Let's follow them in their march up the street. A Roman legionnaire was tough. They were expected to be able to march 22 miles in 6 hours. Imagine walking 22 miles, carrying all of your stuff, and then having a battle. Wow. They were also very well trained and organized. And it was with those legions that the Roman army built an empire across the whole of the Mediterranean and as far north into Scotland, where they built Hadrian's Wall. Oh, come. See that man at the front holding the staff with the eagle on top? He's known as the eagle bearer, and he has a very important job. You see, the outstretched eagle symbolized the vast territorial reaches of the Roman Empire. And to the Romans, it was pretty sacred. If they ever lost it in battle, they'd do anything they could to get it back. Come on, let's climb up this building for a better look. Remember, we need to find the Temple of Jupiter. If they survived that long, a Roman legionnaire would retire after 25 years, and they'd be given a pension and some land. They spoke Latin, which is actually a language that you probably know more about than you realize. Born in March? Well, March comes from the Latin Mars, the god of war. Born in July? That's named after Julius Caesar. January? That's after the god Janus, god of new beginnings. Look, there it is, the temple. We'll use our grappling hook and zip down. You did bring your grappling hook, didn't you? Now, we know a fair amount about the Romans because they left a lot behind. All of their buildings, lots of art, their writing, their stories. But there is another way that we know lots about them. A far more gruesome way. Whoa! Just last year, in 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius erupted. Yeah, the same place that Spartacus went. It covered the city of Pompeii in 7 meters of ash. Whoa! And though it destroyed the city, it also froze it in time. Wow! And years later, 2,000 years later, archaeologists have been able to dig down and see what life was like back in Roman days. That's pretty cool! Whoa. Although, actually, it would have been blisteringly hot. Let's head through the market. For many Romans, the diet probably wasn't too different from what we have today. They will have mostly eaten grains and cereals and vegetables and fruits. Grazie, Stevie. Delectamente. Wealthier Romans will have enjoyed huge banquets of meat and fish. And if they were feeling super posh, they wouldn't have used chairs like us. They would have laid down on a big couch and relaxed. Whoa! Thief! A thief is stealing from the market, and he's getting away. Let's do something about it. Children, heroes, it's time to put on your fast shoes. Let's go! Whoa! After him! Whoa! Run as fast as you can! Faster! Faster! Over the chickens! Whoa! Watch out for the donkey! Wow! Keep going! Jump! Whoa! Over the barrel! Whoa! Over the goat! It's a big goat! There he is! And here come the police. Because yes, the Romans did have police. Lucky for him, that thief no longer has Nero as his emperor. So hopefully he won't be turned into a candle. A rune of kindness, whoa, for helping others. You're welcome. There it is, the Temple of Jupiter. So much to learn, but we don't have time. Come on, let's move the statue. Wow. Into the vault. There it is, the necklace. We'll harness the power of the wind. And with it, we can blow away the teacher and have golden time forever. No, that would be silly. We'll blow away the whole school and turn it into a theme park. Okay, take that necklace. Listen, go get curious. There's so much to learn about Rome. Until our next adventure, heroes, stay awesome. Shut